The following podcast should not be misconstrued as legal advice in any way, shape, or form. You would have to be an absolute idiot to take our advice seriously. I mean, look at us. We're dumb. Nate's favorite flavor of cheese is whiz. Joe's starting to get into buzzballs. We cannot stress enough. Do not take our advice. The listener does so at their own peril. Hold on, I got to remember how we start.
I know. So, well,
Yeah. All right, well, I'm Joe.
And I'm Nate.
And we are the premier criminal consultants in the Boston area, here to help you with your perfect crimes.
Joe, we have two of my favorite people in the New England area in Boston. Two of the first friends I made out here. You know, actually, I believe the first person. Were you the first guest we ever had on?
Yes.
Yeah, the very first guest we've ever had on. And, of course, a great compatriot of his. Y'all give it up for Beau Broussard and James Rubin, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Excellent.
Two good
Happy
men.
to have you back, Beau. Yeah, Beau was on so early, we had a different setup. He was like sitting where I'm sitting. We were filming this way. It was dark.
That was...
Was it a good thing? Because that shouldn't... I don't want too many people seeing it because I'll be on lists.
It is the most watched episode, actually.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's up. Well, no, Adam Melvin's is actually by a wide margin the most. Whoever's listening and loves Adam Melvin, we love you.
I think it's
we'll get him back on.
You only bring him up every podcast.
No, but his episode does numbers. It's crazy.
Well, he does.
We were linked on a
He
gay
does
porn
numbers,
site. We
yeah.
were linked on a gay point. I could follow the link, and I was like, I don't know where this is, but I don't think it's for me.
That's what I mean. It's like he does have. It's his following that we just happen to garner, which is cool because we are allies. You know, my brother is gay. That's the 900th time I've mentioned that on this podcast. And so yeah, we're massive allies. I can make more gay people, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
It's in my blood. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm like the
Workshop your material somewhere else, Nate.
These are just opinions.
I think it's facts. Yeah.
But I'm also excited to have Beau on here because we had a recent accomplishment, Nate.
Yes.
We just recently hit 50 countries are listening to our podcast. We're very excited about this.
Hit the button. Hit the button for that, dude.
What, like that?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm an hell yeah, dude.
We're very excited about this.
As a citizen of the EU, an international man, I have to say I'm very excited about this. I'm very excited to find out.
Yes.
Joe has been saving this for me.
Yes.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to find out.
Yeah, we're going to run through. We'll have a little discussion about the countries. So these are like the countries where we have about like one listener apiece. I don't. Whoever you are in these countries, you're like our hero. We love you. You're the best person in that country. You should probably be running it.
And I do already know of one, but I'll save it for when he's brought up.
Okay, so this group is Palestine, Nigeria, Uzbekistan, Ethiopia, Iran, Venezuela, Russia, Romania, Nicaragua, Spain, Costa Rica, Moldova, Poland, Australia, Belgium.
Hey, my people.
Togo, Indonesia, Peru, the Republic of Kosovo, which I thought had been bombed into oblivion. But
No.
it's
It's a former Yugoslavia. It's very interesting history.
interesting. All right, Bangladesh, Israel, and Singapore. Why do we only have one person in Palestine and one person in Israel?
I know.
That'd be a good boxing match.
Well, it's true. If we can find the two of you, we would love to perhaps set up like a sanctioned MMA fight or even just like a freestyle
Maybe you could
wrestling
talk
match.
to each other also.
I think
Maybe
that's
we should
perfect
not
crimes.
make them fight, actually.
That's the only thing that can bring those two
Netanyahu.
places together. Yeah.
I guess it's
Talk
perhaps-
about perfect crimes.
Golden
What's like a good way
crimes.
to make what's something people mostly like? Like if we made them maybe share like a plate of cheese, you know, they could have a nice discussion over some cheese.
yeah.
Maybe.
Sure.
Something if the golden glove doesn't fit.
So we only have one listener in Belgium.
Only one. That was a question I
All
had
of
too.
that person better be a member of my family, and to the rest of them, what the fuck, dude? I mean, like I got a lot of people out that way. There's a church named after us. That's not cool. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, you have no excuse.
Yeah, this is not cool, dude. I need more Belgians. Come on now. Yeah. Even Flamsia.
This next group, at least two listeners, like just two to three listeners. Share it with your friends, multiply, spread it like a virus. We love you though.
Also, real quick, before you get into it, I do want to make sure that I mention too, I'm very, very happy that we do have a listener from Nigeria. I hope we have more listeners from Africa as a big supporter of Africa Corps.
Yeah,
please.
and Ethiopia.
I mean,
There we go.
fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, great. Next batch.
Yeah.
Ecuador, South Africa, Paraguay, Iraq, Kenya, the Philippines, Netherlands, New Zealand, Bolivia, Jordan, Chile, Algeria, Italy, Mexico, the Dominican Republic, France, Sweden, and the Ukraine.
This is perfect.
Yeah.
Grazie, gracias, Merci beaucoup. And what was the fun one? There was a real fun one in there, Joe. I know you said it. You said it in the beginning. It was a real. Thank you very much. It's a great. We're very happy that you're listening to us. Yes.
Is this the South African?
South African. We are very happy. We are very happy that you're listening. It's very exciting. Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to do Chinese. I was
No.
like,
Can't do that one. I know that. Not supposed to do that. It's very tempting all the time, but you're really not supposed to do it.
Okay, this next group we have about like at least 5 to 10 listeners in each country.
Yeah,
That-
and dank wel for the Nederlanders. Yeah, thank you.
bless you.
Colombia, Pakistan, Canada, India, Morocco, Brazil, the United Kingdom, China, Germany, and Argentina.
There we go.
Yeah.
And that's the big one. This one is for, of course, at least 2 of the 3 groups, 2 of the many groups listed there. Dankeschön, my good friends in Deutschland and in Argentina. Of course, there are many of you that also speak Deutsche. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Dankeschön.
There you go. And this,
Sign up for this, dude.
it's okay. That's like, I mean, that's fine. That's just like
they're Germans.
That's perfectly normal German.
I was gonna
I
say
know.
Dankeschön.
the only people listening to Argentina are the German-speaking ones.
Probably.
100%.
That's why I shouted them out.
Yeah, they heard what you
That's
say
what I mean.
on this.
The gracias was for the Spaniards and the Ecuadorians.
I don't do well with German shouting. Just a heads up. You said my country earlier,
forgot.
and I said nothing. I said nothing. It's
I know.
not
How
the
do you
time
say
for
that? What's the word for? Is it Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu?
Yeah, happy Hanukkah too.
Oh, well, that's, I don't know. I thought it was maybe thank you. I'm not
Daniel,
positive.
man, come on.
And now here are our top 3. Hong Kong, surprisingly popular there. Whole 3% of our listeners come from Hong Kong.
Thank you very much.
Vietnam, 7.5% of the people that listen to this podcast come from Vietnam.
Well,
What?
I don't know what that's about. I love you. I love Vietnam.
Thank you.
Vietnamese food is amazing.
What is the POWs?
Yeah, sorry about the Agent Orange. That was not cool.
Well, thank you. Shout out to, what is it? Is it Ho Chi Minh City now?
Oh yeah. Oh dude, that's Ho Chi Minh City. 16.9% of the people. It's Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City. Make up the
Hanoi,
2.
thank you very much.
Yeah.
And to the fallen Saigon, we remember you always. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
then, of course,
1975.
Number 1 is the United States. But here's my problem: is
Greatest
Virginia and Louisiana are like way at the bottom, and I don't know understand what that's about.
Well, that could be, again, that's a conversation with some friends of mine. That's
Yeah.
not,
yeah,
that's,
they're
Well, there's a
lying to us.
reason he moved.
Yeah.
it's true. It's true. There's a reason I left. And
They haven't
it's-
figured out podcasts in
It's
Louisiana yet.
possible. I was going to say that my uncle and his
beignet.
buddies could not possibly figure out what a podcast was. I know
That's
that
fair.
they know that Joe Rogan's on there because like they're like, well, Joe Rogan said, I know that they know about him, but I don't know that they know that his platform is a podcast. I think they might think he's on the radio.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Well, I kind of wanted to do this with Beau because Beau does have he was our first episode, and it's a very well listened to episode, as a matter of fact.
Hell yeah.
It's what people get into. Is there anything you want to apologize for in retrospect?
I apologize for nothing. I
Good.
will double down on everything that
Good.
I've done. I
Good
don't
man.
remember what it was, but
Attaboy.
Man,
it was good.
you've done very,
People
very
listen
well.
for a reason.
It's been fantastic. I keep Hong Kong. I'm so excited about. Is it
No.
Shishay? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Shishi.
Shishay.
Shishay. Well, Shishay. You know what I
fucked
mean?
that up.
That's Jackie Chan country. That's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome. That's,
Yeah, it is Jackie Chan.
yeah, that is, that's sweet. That's awesome. That's awesome.
These days, especially.
No, and in Iraq, Iran. all
I'm
these-
surprised by the amount of Middle Eastern countries
I know,
listening to our
same.
bullshit.
Well,
That's-
alhamdulillah,
Yeah.
How much of this, not to put any damper on the fire, how much of this is like VPNs of people pinging through
I
those?
don't think
that'd
they're
be-
Why would you VPN into Iraq unless you're on some terrorist watch list?
I don't know
true.
anything
I
about
am
VPNs.
doing all my-
So first of all, Beau, get the fuck off the show. Get the hell out of here. Way to throw some fucking water on the
I
fire.
love that.
I don't know how VPNs work.
It would be
I'm not
shock-
trying to be a bitch. Immediately does bitchy things. I just fucking hate you.
That would be. It is true. I would be very shocked at any, maybe except for the German listener, but I would be shocked if the German listener was not actually from Germany. Again, I'm very, very certain that, and I've asked many times. Would love to hear if you're from Bavaria or Prusse, or if you're from Saxonia or something like that. We would love to know. So please leave a comment. Let us know.
Find us somewhere.
Find us somewhere. I would love to know. Thank you, friend.
I feel like you just made up a few countries.
No.
but
There's
hey,
regions of Germany.
See,
yeah.
once again,
You would, I'm sure. I know this is not something you would know.
Like, he's starting to sweat over here. He's like, why are we talking about regions in Germany? Like,
We put me in between you two. Just
he's the Maginot line.
Get feisty.
that mustache scares me too, man. Sometimes.
This is a nice French mustache.
Yeah, they
Even
were
worse.
really helpful for the Jews.
It's true. You do have a very nice, like, sort of 19th century mustache that I really like. Some part of me really
Fit
respect.
well on a pirate ship.
Yeah, thanks. I
In the
grew it myself.
1800s.
That's very nice.
You look like you could be related to one of the Pizarro brothers who, was in the Amazon, in the 1500s, I believe.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I went to high
know.
school with the Pizarro. Yeah, you definitely.
No, that was a
went to Malden.
paisano.
That was
Yes, yes.
You look like you would have walked into a small town in the 1700s with some sort of dark mystical force behind you, and then proceeded to con everybody out of everything. And,
like a good friend of the pod, Rasputin, except for a little bit later in time. Very, very good friend of the pod. I mean,
you have a Worcester Rasputin thing going for you.
And the
That's
last
true.
time we discussed Rasputin, I believe, was with you. Wasn't it Rasputin's penis? Did we talk about that with you?
We've personally talked about
I've
Rasputin's
discussed it
penis.
with
I don't
many
know.
people.
I don't know if it's on the podcast.
You'll have to be more
I
specific.
know. I've discussed it with many people. It's just it could be. I thought maybe it was on this podcast,
Yeah,
but
dude, stop texting me so early.
Stop sending me the pictures, dude. It's,
well,
it's dried and shriveled, but kind of impressive. if I'm being
remarkably,
completely
it's
honest.
pickled. It's,
Yeah, they pickled his dick,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
It's pickled.
That's
It's
crazy.
pickled, and it's in fact not dried or and shriveled. It's sort of like hydrated.
Yeah.
And
Could you mistake it for an actual pickle? Like, could that be a funny thing in a movie?
Perhaps
No,
an
it's-
extremely
it's
large
big.
pickle. Yeah, perhaps like if
Damn.
you like a state fair size pickle, like you're looking like welcome to Kentucky. This is the world's largest pickle. Someone
Well,
could do something like that.
When Pete Davidson dies, this is what we should do.
Is that what That's what they'll do. They'll pickle his penis.
Get
Put
a
it next to-
gallon jar.
Sell it at the local deli.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they'll go get a 5-gallon jug from one of those 5-gallon buckets from Home Depot. They'll put it in there and they'll just seal the top. That's perfect.
I
Yeah.
thought that's what happens when you hook up with a Kardashian. Your penis just gets pickled.
I know that's why Michael B. Jordan was so against. I think they like one of them. Didn't one of them like when he won that award, that big one? What's the big one that they win? The for the Academy. He won the big one.
The Kardashians, what do? They
What are
don't
you
win an
talking about?
award
You're
for
talking about
anything.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, Michael B.
What?
Oh, okay.
Academy Award?
Yeah,
An Oscar?
that's one. It's for the
Yeah.
Oscar. He won the Oscar. He won the Oscar, and I saw something where she said something like, "Is he single?" And he was like, "Not today, lady. I know all about that. I'm not playing. I'm not fooling for no.
Sometimes interacting with Nate is a lot like interacting with Lassie. Like,
well,
what
you
is
know-
it, boy?
It's true. It's true.
The Oscars?
I have a remarkable ability to communicate with dogs. I'm very good with them. I think it's because I think like them, and they probably see me at the same level as they are.
Yeah.
You definitely have like some dog energy going on.
Well,
That's a compliment.
Thank
for
you.
No,
sure.
absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I'm having fun
I
with this one.
appreciate that. I'm a very loyal boy.
Yeah. Well, getting away from the German of it all.
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Yeah, James we were talking about delis and pickles, and I could see James coming out of his shell on that one. He was like, "Oh, this is my culture. I know this shit." James Rubin knows a thing or two about delis. I mean,
Too, yeah. Oh, you have no idea. Joe.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
it was a sandwich pun, but that's fine.
It was a good one.
He works at a deli now.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Dude,
he's a
legitimately,
deli
you have
man.
no idea, Joe.
Damn.
deli
Damn.
What kind of is it like a specific ethnic deli, or is it just like a just run in the
Who's
mill?
with this guy?
I
Well, I
don't
just
know.
like to know. I just like to know. I just like to know.
He likes to keep detailed notes and records and catalog them and then send them to ICE. It's
He's got
what
a
he
tattoo
does.
gun in the back for no reason at all.
We're very against ICE. We're very, very, very against ICE. But I do have my own system where I just like to know.
Well, I work for Schindler's Farms.
Oh no!
No good. No good.
No, it's just a deli. Just a regular little innocuous, vague deli with nothing interesting to be said about it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
They do have a
Very
Reuben
cool.
on the menu, though, so...
I do
good.
love a Reuben.
Yeah,
I do
dude.
love a Reuben very much.
Chris Leadham has the best Reuben joke. You may or may not have heard it. He orders a Reuben. I'm butchering it, but and they drop it on his lap. He's like, "Oh, I ordered this on rye, not a rye."
Yeah, there aren't that many good Reuben jokes. You're right.
Except for mine, right?
Now, does y'all's because I'm not totally sure I know what y'all crime is.
Well, Nate, let me do my segue. All right, so at this deli, all right? Shut up, Nate. At this deli. Do they happen to sell hot dogs?
One or two.
Oh, you know what is an awful lot like a hot dog, Nate, but
What?
on wheels? The Oscar Meyer Weinermobile?
Oh,
Damn.
my God.
So James, I'm just going to go ahead and assume you stole that from someone.
Yeah.
And that's where we got started because, Nate, their crime starts with them stealing the Oscar Meyer Weinermobile
Okay.
You want to hold it?
and ends in a fiery destruction of a hamburger statue.
Yes.
And we're going to paint the entire picture. but
Wiener
that's sort of-
supremacy.
you can't say that anymore.
Actually, yeah, they are German.
Thanks
I
for you,
think.
Steinem.
Fine, hot dog supremacy.
This thing has got some weight to it. It's
Oh
shocking.
yeah,
It's
you
got
should have
like-
felt it a couple years ago. Light as a feather.
We were thinking, so that thing sits on my dash in my car, and he put it there. And we were thinking, like, I got all sorts of implements of destruction in my car. And we're like, if I get in some beef, like, you're looking like giant Bowie knife, bat, wiener, get him.
Wiener.
The best bit, and pretty much like my long con for giving it to him. I want him to be involved in a road rage incident that gets on the news. It's just a picture of him.
Oh, that's way better than a cup full of nickels, dude. Yeah, yeah.
Dog got me right in the nuts.
This
She'll do
thing's
that.
magic.
I'm saying
Bo's
that-
got a real connection with dogs,
That's
too.
right. I know. I was gonna say. That's right.
Snoot right to the ball bag.
Good girl. Good girl.
You're
trained her
smelly
well,
down there, I know.
She's very forward. We, I don't know.
Well, she's a good girl. You know.
She is a good girl.
Now, so y'all want to take y'all? Cause I believe this is the second appearance of the Oscar Meyer Weinermobile on this podcast. I think
Is it?
Really?
I think did Ballester want to do some of the Weinermobiles?
No, he was like Aquaman, dude.
Oh, never
Yeah,
mind. Maybe I don't know.
Nate, you fucking fat
trying
shit.
to-
I know. I'm just.
like
I walk
this
into
show-
this house, it's Jews and fats.
I'm sorry. I'm
mistaking
sorry.
us for anyway.
I'm just. Well, you know my
Stop
brain.
trying to remember things.
Oh, yeah, I
this
know.
podcast doesn't work well when you try to remember
I know.
things.
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
my job. Your job is to say random bullshit
That's
that
true.
makes no sense,
I'm
and then we just say, "What the hell were you talking about?"
That's
Nate?
true. I'm forgetting my role here. You know exactly. I'm thinking too hard.
Yeah, you
Pardon
gotta-
me.
Nate got a real job recently, everybody, and now he's like using his brain.
Yeah, I've
and
been
it's
thinking
like,
all week and
this is
shit. It's not
terrible.
good. You know.
I can smell it burning.
We're all very concerned for him.
I know, dude. It's hot in that bad boy, dude. Good God.
It smells like cornbread.
Okay, so y'all want to drive. Y'all want to take the Wienermobile, and y'all want to blow up a hamburger statue.
So
Yeah.
it's more the whole endeavor that is this. The hamburger thing is just like to send a message
Yeah.
again, but supremacy. But we wanted to go on a cannonball run is the term that Beau taught me.
What and let's pretend maybe that I don't even know what that means. Let's pretend for
So,
a second that
yeah.
I don't know
The
what
Cannonball Run is an unsanctioned illegal race across the entire United States from New York to LA
Yes.
as fast as you can fucking do it.
Yes,
You
It's
wanna
like
know-
the Amazing Race, but the original one.
That's interesting. Do
You
they
want-
pass through Baton Rouge? I've seen some fellas going pretty fast on the interstate. That's pretty. Is that? Yeah, that's crazy.
We
I
can
mean,
make
they
stuff.
might.
I was talking to my brother, so we looked it up because we were obviously like talking about doing this. Guess how fast the fastest was done? It was set in 2020, pandemic time. Great time to do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Probably won't be beat.
no.
Across the whole country.
New York City to LA.
It's like 3,500 miles.
Yeah, no,
right?
so that's like that's. I don't know. Fast 3 days. Something.
25 hours.
That's insane, dude.
25 hours at an average speed of 110 miles per
Yeah,
hour.
Yeah, dude, cocaine a hell of a drug. That's
Wow.
crazy, dude. That's nuts.
Wow.
That's insane. What? 25 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, 25 hours and some change.
Well, that's why it's illegal, dude. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not. It's
I
not
feel like
legal.
came out of that car with his eyes popping out of his fucking head, dude. He probably taped his eyes open, dude. He probably fell asleep for half the drive,
Dude,
dude.
hence why we're consulting.
Well, I'm sure they have like co-pilots and stuff, right? Don't
Dude,
they
actually,
have?
you know, it's possible. I had
you
a
have to do it by yourself.
No, I think you have a co-pilot.
Okay.
And then you also like, I think people who really do it, you can probably look it up on YouTube, like people have done it, but they have people like scouting and stuff too. They get
Oh,
like
sure.
radar jammers involved. Like people are legit in like really fast cars.
Dude,
Yeah, that's cool.
I do watch these videos sometimes when I'm not watching Africa Corps. I get up on these videos of these fellas doing drag race in the dirt from India, and they got two of them next to each other, and like the craziest. I mean, they start yelling at each other, get real mad. But I saw one the other day where, and I think he was from Spain, not India, but they hit a bump and like something real hot went to the bottom of the car and went through the driver's seat and went up into the driver's asshole. And they stop the car and they pull up next to the car with the camera, and the passenger, his little co-pilot, is looking and he goes, yes, he is coming, and the thing it shoot up in his right in his ass. And I was like,
Is that Italian?
yeah, it was like it was either Italian or Spanish. One of the two. I think it might have been Italian, but it was something like that. And it was amazing. So I guess could this possibly happen in the Cannonball Run?
Wow.
So we've talked about this a
Yes,
little bit. It's
yes,
funny you talked about things going in butts. So
Well,
Always funny when we talk about that.
I know it's always on the
actually,
brain.
not specifically, but we do have some. We're gonna armor the whole thing up to
Mm-hmm.
begin with, right? And we're gonna have a couple passengers in there, perhaps, which leads to our second crime. That might not be a crime where Sean Connery needs to be involved.
Okay.
The hot,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
hot
yes.
dog king.
The hot
you
dog
know.
king. Sure,
He's
sure.
Friend
actually-
of the pod. Friend of the
Friend of
pod.
the pod.
Yeah.
He's
Front of the
actually
pod,
in
front
New
of the pod.
Orleans right now, I think.
He
doing a
is.
hot
Good
dog
man.
show.
Good man.
So-
Good man.
But whether or not he's into it, kidnapping might be the second. You know.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
if he's not into it, then it would certainly be kidnapping. Yes. But
Thank you. That's why we came here. Once
Let's
again,
let's assume that he is.
Let's
For the
assume that he
sake
is.
of the crime,
Well,
let's assume that he is.
Well, we decided we're gonna like Mad Max it, like
Yeah.
really armor up the Wienermobile because
Yeah.
it doesn't go very fast.
Who's gonna be the
Right.
fella playing the guitar?
That's going to be
You
Sean.
took the
Sean
words right
Connery.
out. You took the bit.
Oh, that's
So we're gonna
nice.
strap him to the front like the guitarist guy, but with the grill and stuff.
Nice. Do you want to know, like, I was like reading about the Oscar Meyer Weinermobile, like the history of it. And a fun fact is the original one back in the 30s, which they had to scrap for metal before World War II. But when they debuted it, it came with a small guy who was a chef. Like there's a guy
What do you mean like a small guy?
he was 19 years, they described him in the
Colloquial term.
Wikipedia article. Well, I don't know if he quite counts as a little guy or not. Okay, so he was 19, but he was 4'7" and
a jockey,
He was,
a jockey.
Yeah, he was like a jockey.
Yeah, the hot
jockey
dog
is
jockey.
the right.
Yeah.
The hot dog jockey. The hot dog jockey. Yeah. like- and so yeah, the
Tom
Oscar.
Thumb,
This is,
dude. Tom Thumb pop out the back of that bad
Tom
boy.
Bunn.
but strapping Sean Connolly to this thing is just like very much in the spirit and the history of the Wienermobile. I just thought that was like a nice little. I was
Sixth
like, nice.
sense we have. For
Yeah,
this, I guess.
yeah.
Dude, this is why I dream of a time like this where I'm a child and the hot dog car is coming, and I'm like, holy shit! I never even seen a regular car. We still got horse, you know? And the hot dog car come by, and the back of it pops open, and a little fella jumps out. And starts handing out hot dogs? I mean, dude, these are dreams I have. These are I mean, it's like, oh
Screw
man.
ice cream, dude.
That's God,
You know what I used to have dreams of? Shooting hoops in my backyard and Larry Bird driving by. I mean, like, you got game, young fat. This is your version of
Yeah.
Sound of the one white guy in the NBA.
Not even in it anymore at that point. He was a coach.
me sitting somewhere, not even anywhere specific. But it's not good, and all we got is horse. And that thing come by, and I go, oh my God, it's one of those automobiles, and it is shaped like a wiener.
Just what President Hoover said it would be.
Exactly. Just like Woodrow Wilson said. And it
My,
come-
what times we live in.
I know. And
To
then
be
that.
honest, man, this is the future the Nazis didn't want.
So true, though.
It's just crazy. I
I bet they have some pretty sick bratwurst mobiles like over in Germany, right?
I wonder
You
if
would
they have
think.
like
true, actually.
a currywurst
I think
sort
they're
of.
called tanks.
Dude, currywurst is so good.
Say, Currywurstmachina. Yeah, say Currywurstmarkt. Yeah, say something. I don't know what
Dude,
they
you're
call.
making me
You're
so
really. He's breathing hard.
We're good,
That's
guys.
normal,
Got it.
Mein Auto is
We can smoke in
eine.
here, right?
I like it, dude. Well, it's okay. Don't worry. We're gonna get you used to it. It's gonna be okay.
The
You'll
wiener,
feel safe.
the wiener holds some significance to our friendship.
Ooh, yes.
Yes, the first show that I think it was one of my first shows I ever did in comedy.
Yeah, it was
we
the
were
first
both,
show I was ever on.
Yeah, we were. It was the Don't Drown. One of the first Don't Drowns, and we were in Dorchester
Yeah.
or Southie, heading there. And we're at a red light, and the real Wienermobile just pulls up.
He was
Ooh.
texting at the time.
And driving.
Whereas me, my radar went off miles down. I was like, take a left. No, but I see it just come over. I was literally just like,
Dude, he was freaking out.
I was like, I have one of those at home.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so he put it in my car, and now it stays on my dash.
I like it, dude. I
Good.
like
If
it.
you see it again, you can show the guy. He'll be like, yeah, fuck
Dude,
yeah.
if I
You sign this.
Yeah.
Also, get the fuck out of here.
It's mine now.
yeah, where's the little man?
Oh yeah, that is the first step of this crime. Is that they're not going to just give them the Oscar Meyer Weinermobile for a cannonball run race.
No.
That's just not happening.
Hell no.
No,
we're
there's
done-
thermite in this.
What?
I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna throw it.
Get that out of my house.
Fuck, not again.
Stop bringing thermite everywhere, James.
So
Stop trying to make thermite happen. It's not going to happen.
This is Breaking Bad. Sorry, man.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, Nate said with this accent, I thought he said termite. You know, it was a whole fucking.
Well, for a second, that's what I thought you were talking about. I was like, you got what in those things? You got what? You said this is a wooden table, man. That's it.
Start crawling out.
Come on now.
Wooden table, man.
Say, what the hell are you doing, dude?
But yeah, no, it is a beautiful thing that represents our friendship, which is fucking hilarious. Proud of it.
Just like mishearing things. I went to go see an improv asylum show last night to see Kelly.
Oh, great.
Kelly
Friend
Moon,
of the
friend
pod.
yeah.
Awesome. Very, very
But-
funny.
I shouted out a suggestion. They were like, juggling what? And I was like, chainsaws. And they were like, I heard cheese saws. And I was like, what the fuck is a cheese saw? And they just went with it, though. And
Dude, when I was
Beauty of improv.
when I went, I shouted out. They said they needed a board game that people don't usually play, and I screamed out as loud as I could, "Chinese checkers!" And the big fella, he turned, and he said, "I like that one," but they didn't take it. They didn't use it. I was like, "That's a good Chinese trick," because nobody understands it. Nobody understands how it works.
At
Not
least you
even
got
the
the nod,
Chinese.
though.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't even know. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Does anybody know how it works?
I'm not even that good with regular checkers.
it's,
It's a very simple game.
I know.
the strategy eludes Beau. Every time he breaks down crying, it's crazy.
What do you mean one side to the other?
Snap the board. Fuck.
Too many shapes involved. Squares and circles. Get the fuck out of here.
Reds and blacks.
Getting along.
I was gonna say you lost him at Chinese.
It's not food.
So
Indigestion, man.
I do think, because I do remember when you played Grand Theft Auto when I was a child.
When I was 3.
I believe I started playing when I was 8 or 9 in Belgium. My cousin had Vice City, and it changed
hell
my
yeah.
life
Oh
forever.
my
you know?
god, dude! I'm so excited about it this year.
They're coming out with it again. They're
Yeah,
bringing back.
I-
Oh,
it's not the new one, but it's
in
in Florida.
They're doing it in.
gaslit us
No,
on
it's coming.
this.
Yeah,
Dude.
I know.
And I'm just gonna set aside a week. I'm gonna like not bathe. It's gonna be great.
That's what I did when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out. That's why I was in college, and I've set aside about 3 days, and I beat
dude.
the whole thing, dude. And
Yeah.
It was fucking. I mean, it was incredible. But my favorite was San Andreas. San Andreas was incredible.
I mean, San
Hands
Andreas.
down, that might be the best game. Of
Yeah,
all time,
exactly.
man.
Yeah, say fuck
Incredible.
you, Tenpenny. Yeah, exactly. You ain't nothing but a buster. I love that shit. Oh my god, that's another life that I wish that I had. That's a
CJ.
different life I wish I had. You know, it does. Oh man, you ain't nothing but a buster. No, it's
Nate, it's never too late.
What life do you wish you had?
I mean, just like
Clarify that.
general gang member. You know, I thought that was pretty clear.
Video game
How do I
affiliate,
explain
Yeah,
this?
so, yeah, gang member. Yeah, it was like the dream. I just, there's not enough Belgian
Well, I mean,
stuff.
we got 3 very.
I feel like you are one of those NPCs that you walk past a conversation and it's just you going on about something.
yeah.
You won't believe what they said about the Jews. That does sound like something I'd hear, like on a street corner in
I
Grand
do
Theft Auto.
dream of them putting me in that game as like a lawyer for like a crooked like
Nate?
2-bit lawyer, like something like that.
That is
like caught up in
exactly what
insurance
you
fraud.
are.
Yeah.
Wouldn't Nate and I make like amazing radio show? Like,
Oh my
hosts?
God.
Oh, that'd be
like, we got
awesome.
we got to
That's
work.
what this
We got-
is.
This
yeah,
is
Yeah.
GTA radio.
This is a
show.
great
This fucking protagonist
Yeah.
on the first episode.
They could put this pod on the. I'm sure they'll have podcasts on the new damn one. You know what I
Let's
mean?
get
Like,
that.
yeah.
Let's get that deal signed.
Let's get that deal signed for the love of God.
You
Come
know,
on.
we'll do them a favor.
Yeah,
we won't even
exactly.
charge them for the first 35 episodes.
Very nice of you.
dude.
After that, they're gonna pay.
Now, but I do remember in that game, there was one of them where they had like a Weinermobile, and you could hijack
Yeah.
that thing. You could hop out in front, and pull the guy out, and do all that fun stuff.
Honestly, that's probably like an unconscious reason we came up with this.
It's possible that- yeah,
absolutely.
we-
I stole mad wieners in those games.
I do see. I mean, we know that there's one around here. They've seen it around Dorchester.
Yeah.
So like
I think
basically,
it lives in the South End somewhere.
It lives in the South
it's
End.
like I think it might be right at 11th Street. From the hours of like 6 to 9, it's pretty unguarded.
It's pretty crazy. The little fella goes to sleep around that time.
It's way past his bedtime, dude. Let's go for it.
So
It's not easy being a hot dog jockey. It's,
No, it's hard work.
yeah.
Treat him like he's a
little fella.
child, but like he definitely like rips butts,
Small
ashes
man.
them on the wiener.
He's just like a small, disgruntled 65-year-old man. Yeah, just ripping cigarettes. Dude. Just like, God damn
Been
it.
doing this since I was 19.
And we're just like pushy. Who's a dog?
We're firing you for this guy, Sean Connolly.
Okay, so let's say you know where it's at, because I mean, it's possible, quite possible you do. Let's say
I'm not even kidding. I could probably find it today.
I'm sure you could track it.
Yeah, no, easily.
We'll let you borrow Mila. She'll help.
Yeah.
The Weinermobile.
Honestly, I think that's why she kept coming toward me earlier. As I had this thing in my pocket.
So is that what you want to do? Do you want to catch it in the lot, or do you want to catch it on the road? Like, do you want to do this fucking jump, like get out the car, or do you want to do like
does
whatever
not
it
matter.
takes?
Yeah,
I mean,
whatever
we
it
got two
takes,
guys.
we're getting the wiener.
Because make
that's-
no mistake, this is
feel-
for we're doing this like ethically. You know what I mean?
I
It's
think
for a
the thing
reason.
is, if you stole a Weinermobile from the lot, okay, let's parse this out. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
If you steal it from the lot, it's a lot more clandestine. Okay, so they can't say, they gotta be like, oh shit, we lost a Weinermobile. That's not good. We can't tell anybody. That's a big conspiracy. People know about that. The little fella's missing. That's they're gonna be upset.
What
they're
a
gonna be
caveat
upset.
we didn't think of, dude.
I-
There's gonna be a little guy.
The
in
low
there.
fella, they're gonna be so worried about the low fella, So they're gonna have to keep that
situation
on the down low. It's gonna have to be quiet, which is good for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Well, luckily
But-
he is down low.
Well, exactly. But if you go and you put a gun in somebody's face, you say, get out the car, all this stuff, you might catch people, they'll record now, and all of a sudden this is on TV, this is on TikTok, then Weinermobile got stole, and the little fella's missing. Either way, the little fella's gone. That's part of the crime, I guess.
It would be great for theatrics, though.
Sure, I mean, if you are, and that's what I'm saying.
We're sending a message. Here.
Okay, so if you want to send a message from the outset, I think you have to hijack. But if you want to send a big bang,
Nah, see, I think we got to steal it, like you said,
Yeah.
and keep it under wraps because we got to soup this thing up.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's
It doesn't move fast enough to really outrun the police, but we got to make it so they just can't touch us, you know. And we got to get the harness for Sean Conley. That takes time, you know.
Of course, and give him the grill and stuff. Do you
Yeah.
want to
Ankle monitor.
Would you do what kind of grill? Would you do a Foreman? The funnest?
Charcoal, gas. What are we going with?
I
here?
think-
Honestly, we might have to go modern just to make it work. We need like a Traeger or something.
Was that like a green egg?
It's like the Joe Rogan one.
Was it? Which one is that?
I've never actually seen it. I assume it's just
You're not describing anything here. It's the Traeger. It's the Joe Rogan one. It's the one he goes with.
everyone just usually knows what I mean.
Traeger is a pellet grill. It burns pellets. Charcoal is like a big green egg, but those things are fucking heavy. They're ceramic.
What if you got because I've seen sometimes where
I've seen these before.
they take I've seen on
me
videos where
too.
people take it's usually deep in the south, they'll take a file cabinet and they'll just turn it into a smoker. What if you do that?
I mean, yeah.
Well, we're in like a wieners can't be choosers situation.
That's right, that's what I mean.
It really is just whatever works.
And it's possible because that thing looks actually sizable.
Oh, thanks. Oh yeah, this. Sorry.
So
How long did that take? You know?
But so do you what do you think is inside the Weinermobile?
Us.
What?
Are you
Wieners.
listening? You're the worst lawyer I've ever met. So you guys driving the car? Or?
Does it come with a bathroom in that? It's a pretty big thing. You can probably fit a lot of shit in the Weinermobile.
So we kind of talked about this too, where we're incorporating kind of like a speed challenge, counter reefs.
Right.
But instead of keeping that miles per hour, we have to eat a certain amount of hot dogs per hour, 30, I think, something like that.
30 hot dogs per hour
yeah.
between the two of you?
Then we earn a bathroom break.
Every. That's a lot of hot dogs per hour, fellas.
is.
Like
For
that's
you,
too.
baby.
What are you going to do the second hour? Continue to eat 30 hot dogs an hour,
Yeah,
and then
this
the
is-
third hour you'll
This
have
is to the
another.
death. This
It's
is
gonna be
weird.
the- it's
We're
gonna be around
crashing
the-
this thing at the end.
No, y'all gonna be
You're gonna be
like
so
damn.
drunk on hot dogs, you're not going to make it to the end.
I know this is like beyond Joey Chestnut numbers.
Yeah.
This is crazy. How many hot
You're
dogs?
blood-
Fuck Joey Chestnut. Fuck Kobayashi.
Whoa, James, you can get the fuck off this podcast.
Friend of the pod. Friend of the pod.
We're
Joey
ending this
Chestnut.
episode early. I fucking hate both of you.
Wiener supremacy, which kind of leads us to our title for this.
Oh yes, please.
The indigestion insurrection.
The indigestion insurrection. Okay.
We're sending a message, man.
Okay.
Fuck hamburgers.
So you want to eat all the hot dogs on the Weinermobile, and then now this is the other thing. You want to explode a statue of a hamburger, but I'm trying to figure out because I know a good number of statues, and I can't think of one hamburger.
They found one.
Well, in a food court in Panorama City, California. Is like a 30, 40-foot hamburger.
So this is y'all Cannonball Run.
yeah.
This is y'all Cannonball Run. That's where y'all.
Kamikaze run. but
That's where
yeah.
y'all coast to coast run came. Is this is y'all Cannonball Run? Y'all want to
Driving
take
it.
the Weinermobile, souped up like Mad Max, and drive it right into the food court at the Panorama City Mall in
The
California.
famous Panorama City.
World famous.
The world famous Panorama City Mall in California. Where is Panorama City? Is that around Los Angeles, San Diego?
California.
Well,
And where in the car, Nate? Thank you.
Let's find out.
I got so excited when I found it. I didn't even look at it on a map. I was
I'm-
like, "There's a thing at the end of the."
certainly, it sounds like a Pasadena or like one of the, like one of the, like in the
Yeah.
valley
It
or
is
something.
a neighborhood in Los Angeles.
That's what I thought. Okay,
Perfect.
there you go.
Perfect.
There you go. So that so
Hi.
It's a diverse neighborhood in Los Angeles.
fun.
Even better.
It's in the San Fernando Valley. So
better.
that's where they do all the porn.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Fucking
Yeah, no, I thought that would really.
That's why I got the mustache going, man. Then I start my career over there.
What a
Yeah,
good-
maybe don't die in a fiery car
Okay.
crash.
What a great
No
place
promises.
for the
No, James, you're
Weinermobile.
fine.
What? I couldn't really. I couldn't think of a better place for the Weinermobile to end up than in, sort of a pornographic, region. I think that's
Wiener
nice.
enters burger.
What is that? What is
you
a-
should make a pornography based upon your
What's
exploits.
a burger supposed to be like?
You
a
know?
dirty butt?
I
We'll
know
talk after the show.
I know the perfect guy to star in it. He's been on the podcast. Adam Melvin.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, we do have connections to the porn industry,
I
don't we?
guess that's true.
Yeah.
I always forget that we
Yeah.
do have ties to the homosexual pornographic industry. It's very exciting, isn't
Yeah.
it?
There should be a button for that. This is awesome.
I'm not sure what the equivalent button is.
I think that worked.
But
Yeah,
thank
that's
you.
good enough.
Thank you, fellas. Thank you very much, fellas, for listening. We appreciate you. I'm not sure what the proper. I mean, I'll ask my brother what the if there's a translation, if there's maybe a greeting or something I could use.
Well, to a Southern guy, fellas is universal.
Fellas, thank you,
it's just-
fellas. Hi.
fellas.
There you go. That's good.
I'm waiting so long. I listen to the podcast every week. I'm waiting for your brother to be on it. You have to have your brother.
We almost
on
had
it.
him on it.
He's coming to town pretty soon here, and we'll get him on. We'll get him.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Oh.
brother is coming on the pod. That will be. Oh yes, we will have my brother on the pod. We will discuss his whole life. I can't wait. And I'm not even sure if I'll get a crime out. Yeah, but we'll have a good time. Oh yeah, no, we're
Crime
getting
is
him on.
being your brother.
It's possible. It's possible. I know. Nonetheless. Okay. So we get the Weinermobile. You want to drive it across? Sean Connolly. He's playing the grill.
Playing the grill.
Point. Yeah.
Exact
Is he the one responsible for grilling 30 hot dogs an hour for you guys?
Nah,
Is
it's
that
more
where
of
the
just, he's more of just represents the whole thing.
yeah?
You know, he's
These aren't
he's
supposed to
our
be edible
mascot.
hot dogs given the
We will.
driving.
We'll eat them. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah, we're gonna eat him. He's gonna be throwing them out. It's gonna be.
Now, what about so? What are you gonna is it gonna be like Mad Max, where he's like the little fellow, you tie him up to the front of the car or something?
Yeah.
What do you do? You just
Yeah, they
Yeah,
harness
you got it.
Sean Conley with a grill,
Yeah.
and we're playing metal anyway,
Yep.
and he's just grilling to metal as we're steamrolling through
Right.
the country.
But I'm
Maybe
talking-
some sort of mask to keep the mosquitoes.
But I'm talking about the little fella.
Oh, little fella.
You got him. Does he
well,
stay?
he might not actually be in there, but if
Why
he
would
is
you
there,
not keep
Again.
the little fella?
Oh,
Why
yeah,
would
We
you
just
not?
found out about the little fella. Okay.
This was originally in the 1930s.
Well,
I
I
imagine.
just think it's possible.
They live
maybe.
forever. They're,
I mean,
they're like elves.
Yeah,
Well,
has anybody
but-
ever
okay.
checked? He might still be back there.
That'd be great if we steal it. We're just going, yeah, dude, we got the Weinermobile, and he just comes out fuck you.
Yeah, comes out.
Glizzy Gimli.
4 cigarettes in his mouth and a Bowie knife. Yeah, exactly.
Which honestly is how you get us to like you. Cigarettes, knives, dude. Absolutely. But
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
what would we, he would be down. I feel like he'd like us too, hopefully.
Hopefully. I mean,
because he could bring this whole operation down, dude.
he's like Sean Conley. It's like we want you to come along with the ride, but you don't exactly have an option. So
Yeah, we'll kick him out, dude. We'll kick him out on the highway.
Gain his trust and then just throw him out over a bridge. That'll be.
Well, I will. I do want to say I think this crime would be good because it would bring some international attention to our consulting, and we have a good international following. Might gain international following a little bit,
It's all happening in America.
Well, maybe the Weinermobile being stolen and the discovery of the little fellow would be big enough news that it could be.
We're really banking on the little fellow actually existing in that. Though.
If that's not news, I don't know what is. Okay, Strait of Hormuz. There's a little fella in the back of the Weinermobile. Good God, what are we talking about,
Dude,
people?
there will be conspiracies about whether or not this is real. This is a distraction from the Epstein
That's
files.
what I mean. That's what I mean. This is all a distraction.
I'm sorry, go.
our crime really was to distract from the Epstein files at the end of the day.
When does this come out?
Damn. Tuesday.
All right, so Tuesday. This is gonna happen.
Good God, dude. Okay. Well, I mean, I do like it, and I like the fervor of it. You know, I like the. You know, I think we could work out y'all sneaking in, getting that thing. We just, you know, as long as you track down the lot, you know, are you down to do the sneaking?
I can sneak.
Okay.
I'm a sneaky guy.
I can. Yeah, I'm over here too, Nate.
Well, I'm just saying. Well, I just want to give y'all both jobs. You know what I'm saying? It's got nothing against you, fella.
I'll
Sure you
roll
can
my way
sneak.
in there. Yeah,
Go.
All right, James, you hop the fence.
Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus Christ. All right, so we get y'all whatever walked in, rolled in, whatever you want to call it. Okay, we get y'all in. We get y'all past the gate.
Mm-hmm.
You get in there. You snag the thing. How are we gonna cover up? Like, we need to change the plates or something. You know, like what are we gonna do to make sure?
Yeah, changing plates will definitely distract.
Well, that's what I mean. Like,
Wait,
They won't know what car it is.
That's all you
if you
gotta
do-
do is change the
that's
plates.
what- well,
Is
and
that the
and you're
stolen
good.
Wienermobile? No, those plates don't match.
no, we're from Pennsylvania.
no, no.
That's my Wienermobile, guys.
That's what I'm like. I think if you steal it from Massachusetts, certainly have a Massachusetts plate. You put a Kentucky plate on it. You know, next thing they know, they're looking for the Massachusetts. You know,
keep
one
in
that's
mind
missing.
too, we're balls to the walls immediately when it leaves the chop shop.
Yeah, we gotta-
you know,
yeah.
or the chop cheese shop or whatever.
What do you? So what do you?
Why would you take it to a chop shop?
Yeah,
That's
what,
not-
or wherever. I don't know.
How
I
are
don't
you
know.
gonna
we're
chop
souping
up
it
the
up.
I'm just saying,
Wienermobile?
it's
Do you
the
know what
illegal
any of the
car
words
place.
you use mean?
No, what are you gonna do?
No, I'm stealing a hot dog mobile. I know. I'm not a scholar here.
This ain't damn. It's not Grand Theft Auto
About
for
hot
real, dude. You can't fucking pay and spray that bitch and walk away. It's
Well,
not gonna
that
work.
changes things. Okay, let's go to my original idea, littering. Okay, is that better? Does that make you happy? All right. God damn. All right, what term would you like to use then, Joe? Instead of
Chop shop? Well, I
I'm
mean,
saying it's an illegal car place where they do stuff. You know what I mean?
what are we trying to do with the illegal car
We're
place?
trying to
Did I
armor
miss
it up.
something?
We
We're just like
armor it up,
reinforcing
so-
it?
Yeah, we gotta
Okay.
reinforce it because it doesn't move fast enough.
Well,
Well, no,
that's not going to make it move faster.
no, but at least protect us.
Ah, okay.
Well,
Yeah, so they
little
can't
slower.
stop us. We put a plow on the front. They
Oh, yeah.
can't stop
Like
us.
those
We are
trucks.
making
Yeah.
it from New York to L.A. No, like the guy who
Sam
souped up
Panorama.
his
Bulldozer?
yeah, that guy.
The killdozer
Yeah,
guy?
the killdozer
guy.
This is the Killdozer Wienermobile.
Pretty
This crime
wacky.
is like starting to get radically different. I thought it was a lighthearted romp with a hot dog theme, and now we're making killdozers.
You were mistaken, my friend. This is serious.
Those are
business.
some of the most the killdozers. Y'all seen that one where that lady where they made the incredible exploding man where they strapped that bomb to that guy, that pizza delivery man, and then he exploded him or whatever in Pennsylvania, in Erie, Pennsylvania. Did y'all
Was a
see that?
movie
What?
made about this?
They made a
Starring
documentary.
Jesse Eisenberg or whatever his name is.
Yeah, so they did make a sort of like a spoof of it, but it really happened. It was a guy.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
a pizza delivery driver, and he went to go deliver a pizza to these crazy people, and they put a collar on him that was like going to go kaboom, and they said go rob a bank, and so he walked in the bank and like took money or whatever, but then they still exploded the collar anyway, like on national TV. It was crazy. Yeah, it was wacky stuff. Real fun documentary. Interesting.
Lighthearted.
Yeah.
We should get a collar for the little fella.
No, that's what I was like. No, we can't do it. No.
As like an evasive maneuver, Plan C. You know,
Let's see, just don't like, put confetti in it or something. You know, make it fun. You know,
lighthearted.
Yeah.
Bring your duffel bag.
Man, really hope there's not a little fella on this thing now.
To be honest, I would be the little, just height wise.
Somehow, like, get it strapped to your own neck. Like, oh, fuck.
God damn it, dude! Not again.
Also, to add to the crimes that we're committing, we also like the kidnapping, the stealing of the Wienermobile, possibly running over anybody in our way. We're gonna have James driving too because he doesn't even have a license.
Oh.
That's why I don't know where cars go.
They're so funny. What are they?
So I'm gonna be navigating. He's gonna be just to make it more illegal. Tack on the crimes. Why
good.
not?
Now, have you
Sure.
ever driven a car?
A few times, yeah.
Were you scared the whole time?
Yeah, I'm scared every day. Yeah, no. Okay. So not the last time I drove, but half the times I've drove, I was just the soberest person of my high school friends.
Mm.
And,
You're in high school. So when was the last time you drove a car?
I don't remember the last. I drove like once in my 20s in like a parking lot. I don't remember the
Well, what are you
context,
in
but,
now?
like-
God damn it.
What now? Now I'm just chilling. I got Beau now. You guys are dumb. I
Get
fucking
good
pay
enough
for
at hand
insurance.
jobs. You don't have to, drive at all. It's easy.
Exactly, and you can just use this. You don't even have to really. No, but
Amazing.
I drove drunk the last, like most of the times I've driven too. So that helped with the courage. The courage aspect of it, you know? Yeah, but no, I'd be a fucking mess. Like, I would need to train for this a little bit or not.
No,
Yeah.
we don't. The thing's gonna go through anything. By the time
that's
we're
why
done
we need the
with it.
killdozer
I
aspect
love
of
it.
it.
We're gonna send you to driving school, and you're gonna be like those damn pilots from 9/11, and we're like, I just don't want to learn how to park. I don't need to learn how to park. I just keep going.
Just put a picture of a hamburger in a parking space. Like that's all you gotta hit, buddy. Keep driving until you hit the hamburger.
As long as we can go to strip clubs before, dude. I'm down.
It's insane, amazing.
Found my passport next to the giant hamburger.
Unscathed.
Unscathed, exactly, dude. I can't wait. Once again, the best part about this now, I'm happy we talked about this, boys, is
I can
the
tell you're excited.
conspiracies that will come after. I love that shit, dude.
Why did we do it?
Why did they do it? Once again, it was on the day the Strait of Hormuz opened to, whatever's going to happen.
Sure.
Like,
Trying to bait the QAnon folks. Is that the idea?
dude, you guys are going to have the whole spectrum of
The
fans.
crossover of Wiener fans and QAnon guys is almost a complete circle.
I guess it's true. Hot dog guys, wiener guys, men who wear fedoras. It's all, it all falls in the same category, I think. Yeah, it's
dude.
true.
Sometimes hot dogs are wrapped in tinfoil.
It comes with the hat. Yeah.
That's pretty good. Oh my god. So I mean, are you guys gonna do anything to like stoke the conspiracy theories? Like,
I don't think we have to. It's just kind of the
Yeah.
way the internet works,
Oh,
but
no, I
Yeah.
like the idea of stoking conspiracy.
Okay, well,
yeah, you should stop at the pizza joint.
Comet ping pong.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Grab a
the-
slice.
Not that I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to the
I've
basement or
heard.
whatever. Is that what it is? Is that where they got?
Yeah.
Was it lizard people? Or
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Or are they eating blood?
Again, you're just making fun of me.
I don't know.
Nate.
I
Come
don't
on.
know them that well. I don't know the conspiracies that well.
They were
The
doing all
pizza-
sorts of things. They were
Pizzagate
stealing.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, they're
Same.
trafficking kids under a pizzeria and stealing their like hormones and parts of their endocrine system to like make the rich live forever. That
And
was
what is it? And let's just pretend again that I don't, like maybe I don't even know what an endocrine system is. Let's just pretend.
it's like where your adrenaline and stuff lives, like the like chemicals that kind of drive your body.
Like maybe in,
Yeah, impact your nervous
in
system.
your, maybe in your kidneys. Or like
Your kidneys are part of the endocrine system. It's
Okay,
like it's
cool.
like things that secrete.
What about your
like-
small intestines?
I mean, I get like I
No.
don't think
Well, I was
so.
I'm just taking guesses.
Well, that's
what
where
I
the
remember.
baby blood goes.
Gallbladder. That's all. What about that?
Are we just in biology class?
Well, I'm just,
I hate when you
yeah.
ask questions like this because I'm like, fuck, I kind of know what I'm talking
Well,
about.
why-
But it's
why-
like then he's asking something very specific. I'm like, God
I'm picking
damn it,
up
I
on your
don't know.
dynamic board.
Yeah.
Well, I
Funny.
don't
the
know for
pituitary gland is part of the endocrine system.
That's
How
the
about
one
that?
where if you got like hit on the head real hard, you grow too big. Or is that
that can be like a thyroid issue, right? Which
Yeah,
I
I-
do think is part
Is
of
that
the
why you're
endocrine
so
system.
tall?
No, well, I don't know. Well, I don't know
Got
for sure.
bonked too much.
I don't think I've ever had mine exam. My enemas, they hadn't been looked at, so I don't know. So I'm not positive, but it's I guess
My
it's
endocrines
possible.
are fucked up.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, my
Sounds like a bluegrass band, the endocrine system.
possibly. It's a good name. But no, I don't. I'm not sure. But I think isn't that what like Andre the Giant? Didn't he have like? Wasn't his like?
Yeah, he had
That's why he
a-
could drink like 900
Oh,
beers.
the pituitary.
Yeah.
Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he like when he passed gas,
The
it was
new
like
bowl.
20 minutes long and stuff.
I don't know if that's like. I mean, some of that is just
I'm
he's a
learning a
giant.
lot.
Well, right, you-
Gigantism, pituitary gigantism is
there, perhaps
something like that.
Now we're doing this. Now this is my kind of science. This is what I like.
Anyway, up
A
next,
bunch of
the knee
gentlemen-
bone's connected to the shin bone.
This is what I'm talking about. People, we just all just get around, just think real hard about it until we come to a conclusion, and that's nice. You know?
Here, buddy.
That's nice. I'm not
Glad we
conclusions.
could talk about.
None of
things.
us is an authority necessarily, but we'll be all right.
There's like some doctor listening to us just crying because of how wrong we are.
You know what the
Right.
real crime is?
It's not even called
That's
the
right,
pituitary
dude.
gland. It's
I know, dude, and and he's probably real upset because I bet his
or she.
yeah,
I didn't think about that.
that's true. And I bet her enema system, her endocrine.
Her enema system. All right, now we're going to real
I
excellent
bet her,
territory.
and I bet they have real good ones. There you go.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
I hope all of our listeners.
Yeah, Mila's got an endocrine system.
Well, I'm
Oh, dude, she needs some chrome.
Yeah. Oh, right. We were talking about. I was like, how the fuck did we start? All right.
Yeah, that was a spiral.
We're talking about
Conspiracies.
science.
I like the idea of us dressed in hot dog costumes and like putting out things on
Yeah, that's
social
good.
media.
That's good.
Yeah.
Was it
Like the Riddler in the Batman movie. We're wearing masks. We got the little guy held
Mixed with Jonah
hostage.
Hill from the movie where he dressed up like a hot dog.
That too, yeah.
Could y'all do birds like those little boys who do birds aren't real?
Dude, I'm big birds aren't real
It's
guy.
very interesting stuff, isn't it? Have you seen the one where he vomits on the news? I love
No.
that one. That's my favorite one. Where they get him on the news, one of these little boys, and
One of these little boys.
yeah, and he's just
Speaking
a
of
night,
comic
Nate used to,
bomb.
Nate used to go to that pizzeria for sure.
he's this very he looks like a kind young man, and they have him on there, and they ask him about birds not real, and he immediately vomits.
Well, that's
It's
just good
so
fun,
funny,
dude.
and like
That's
he
so
won't
funny.
stop vomiting. It's hilarious. It's very very good.
Well, he's just feeding the other birds aren't real guys under him.
Yeah, that's
No,
another one.
the birds aren't real thing is so fun. My little brother's like huge on it. I got him a T-shirt that says "If it flies, it spies." He loves it. The whole thing is like, have you ever seen a baby pigeon? No, they're government drones watching us. It's awesome.
Dude, that's real shit though, man. Not like the actual thing you're saying, but like I was stuck in a car with an Alzheimer's patient once for an hour. Long story, but
Yeah, we've
he was-
all met Beau.
I just have wet brain. It's not Alzheimer's yet.
I don't
Birds are
even play
watching.
contact sports.
But that's like I think something that the paranoia takes over when
Sure.
you're losing your mind and stuff. And I learned this at a young age. Like we're just sitting in there. I'm trying to get him out of the car. That was
Yeah.
the whole thing. Not a hero or anything, but it was like hot out, and I was trying to get him out because he was gonna fucking cook. But like he just starts like looking at birds and squirrels. He's like, you see those squirrels? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, yeah, you see them too. He's like, you see those birds? I'm like, yeah. He goes, they're gonna follow us. I'm just like, all right. Like, and I kept that subconsciously in the back of my head until I found out about.
Oh, dude, that's not just. I do that all the time. I'll be driving down the road. I can spot every squirrel and bird in the sky. I mean, I'm not just a hunter though. I'm just like I've spot a pack of geese flying. I'll track them for miles. Yeah, dude. I was like, I mean, I've scoped out. That's how you scout sometimes. You just drive around and go, oh, fuck yeah, look at all the squirrels in there. I'm gonna jump in that bitch.
That's it, just like Lassie.
Yeah. That's what I mean, yeah. That made sense.
Speaking of dogs, I realized I've been petting this dog the entire podcast, and it probably is gonna look like I'm just jerking off.
I was doing the
James.
same thing. though. It looks like we're doing the double.
There you go.
There's a wiener
Well,
here.
as long as you do it to each other.
James hasn't pet the dog once for the viewers at home watching.
You were sa- were you
Please
ta-
say thank you.
and you said that was for a fellow that had Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
I know. I don't have much. I know my step grandfather's younger brother, Glenn, had
What?
had-
1 second. My step grandfather's
Younger brother.
Younger brother.
I said my step grand.
Sure.
Uncle.
Okay.
Yeah, my step great uncle.
Got some Louisiana math right
Glenn,
there.
yeah, it was complicated. He was
So my
uh,
wife.
My wife. My wife. But Glenn had Alzheimer's, and he would do this. We had to ship him because he was in a place in New Orleans. I had to ship him up to North Louisiana, in the middle woods where my grandma lived, and they put him in one of my step grandpa's crack houses because he was a slumlord. And so he had these crack houses. He put Glenn in the crack house, and Glenn had this weird obsession with his Alzheimer's with putting on way too many clothes and then also taking them all off and trying to put stuff up his ass.
Ooh.
He was putting panhandles up his ass all the time.
Oh, I have Alzheimer's. I do have Alzheimer's.
I just it was great.
And not the cleanest kitchen either, might I add.
I remember one time we were at the house and he called my grandma and said, "Helen, come down. There's something in my ass. You gotta come. There's something in my ass." And she was like, "We gotta get down to Glenn." So we go down to Glenn's house and he opens the front door and he's ass naked. He's 75-year-old man, ass naked, and there is an entire cast iron skillet sticking out of his ass. And my grandma has to grab the back of it and put one foot on the back of his leg and pull it out. Yeah, it was wacky. Yeah.
I mean, one, kudos to him for having the colon strength to
Yeah.
just keep a cast iron pan up. I mean, that's hard to
I
do
know.
at 75.
That's a
They're heavy.
heavy pan. I know.
It's hard to pick
It
up
was-
with your with a single arm, let
Yeah.
alone carry around in your clenched butt cheeks.
But it wasn't it was hanging straight up. It was kind of on a dangle. It did not look comfortable at all. But
Well, no.
but she did. She pried that thing out of there, and she said it wasn't the first time she'd done it. That's how she knew how to do it so good.
That's what you call Louisiana eggs Benedict.
Yeah, dude. It was. Yeah, that was a time. That was a time. Yeah. Mhm.
Kind of jealous, man.
Yeah. Well, he's a
Oh.
nice guy.
Good story. you know?
Yeah.
I was just joking at first, but no, actually, no. I wish.
I know, dude. One time my grandma would take him to play chicken foot. It was just like a domino game that she used to cheat at. And then she would, and she brought him one time. And he went to the bathroom, and he was in there for 45 minutes. And she was like, "Where the fuck is Glenn?" She went in there, and he was painting the walls with his own excrement, with his own doo-doo. He was painting the walls with his own to-do. With his hands.
That's not an uncommon thing. People do that in like prison and like.
Well, that's sort of, now that's a fun. Now you're getting into something very fun. A dirty riot, Irishmen. It's a fun thing to do. They would take that was a thing in during the Troubles. The members of the IRA who were in prison would cut off a corner of the foam mattress of their bed and would make to do in buckets or whatever, maybe on the floor, and they would use the corner of the mattress to paint the walls of the cell, trapping themselves in the smell of to-do in protest that they were in prison in a great fight for the Republic. Isn't that like the most backwards, it's like, why would you paint your own walls?
50 countries listen to us. 50.
49 now.
Big shout out to India.
I had a
Right. I'm not laughing in protest. That's messed up, guys.
I'm sorry.
See, even the dog was like not into the racism.
No, it's not even racist. They just installed toilets in that country. That's not like that.
Do you
was
know
a
about the Indian
national
poop demon?
initiative. I mean, I know. Go on, I guess.
Sorry, I really didn't mean to interrupt.
No. My story was just literally the government today in India. One of their main initiatives was like making sure like there was a toilet per person.
They're paying people to not poop in the street. It's called rupees for poopies.
Yeah.
It's a
real thing.
It's like Huey Long in the 1920s in Louisiana said, he was a senator, corrupt but very great. He said every man a king, every pot of chicken, every table a pot, every pot of chicken, every man a king. And I love that they're out there and they're like every man a toilet.
Well, there's lore behind this where like India's so huge. I forget the specifics, but there's a specific group of religious people where it's like it's a polytheistic religion there, and in polytheism there's like a god in polytheistic religion, so there are like gods that represent so many things.
Very cool stuff.
So there was going to be obviously one for poop.
Sure.
Just facts here.
Makes sense.
But pooping inside angers the poop demon.
Oh.
I'm not making this up. I heard this on a podcast.
James Sherman is a notorious Hindu scholar, so I'm sure this makes sense.
We're doing right now. It couldn't possibly be made up.
Indians don't poop because they believe in poop demons, guys. I'm not racist. They just don't have toilets because of an old religion. That's why.
Just a subsect, man. But unfortunately, that's like I said, I didn't mean to interrupt, but that's where my head went immediately. I'm like, Joe's about to bring up the poop demon.
I can guarantee you that's never where I'm going.
I think you might have been the only person in the world thinking about that.
The entire country of India is like, oh, he's about to talk about the poop demon.
I know, no, all of our listeners,
Finally.
in Assam and Mumbai, where they're going, yes, he's about to discuss the poop demon.
I swear to God, every time I go to the Hotel Vernon, the poop demon gets me, and I gotta fucking shit in that place. It's so bad.
In that
dude.
place?
Yeah, it's so bad.
The Hotel Vernon, there is one sitting stall in the men's bathroom. There's two urinals. There's no divider, and then there's one sitting stall. It is very, very, very low to the ground, almost like disturbingly low to the ground.
Oh yeah,
and
it's
the
like a
door,
Belgian toilet.
Could be, and the door is only about 4 feet high. I would venture to say.
Nate could be looking at you.
I've talked to Terrence McCormick while he was taking a shit in there. So he walked in and said, "Terrence, is that you?" He says, "Yeah, dude, this fucking sucks."
Not to mention, the stall's right next to the door. And the door's always kept open.
Yeah, so like it's insane. It is insane.
Al Christak has handed me over some
Hot
like
dogs.
some paper towel. He's like, I don't know if there's toilet paper in there, buddy. Here you go. Out of the kindness of his own heart. Al, great guy.
Good man. Friend of the pod.
always
Friend of
thinking
the
of other
pod.
people.
Good man. Good man. God, dude. Jesus Christ.
Dude, the
here's a poop
silhouette. The silhouette in Alston, the men's bathroom just has a curtain on the toilet. So if you got a shit in there, it's literally just a curtain that closes for the.
What do you mean a curtain
the stall has a door,
like a shower curtain?
Basically.
Fascinating.
In that place,
Like
you
a
can
summer
get
camp.
you can get free hot dogs if you have a rat tattoo. You can get a free hot dog at the Silhouette Lounge.
Why on earth would anyone do that to themselves? Why a rat tattoo?
I'm thinking about getting one.
What the hell?
For free hot dogs? Absolutely.
That's an economic.
Is it
That-
one
that's
for-
a
Take
cost
care.
benefit thing.
that
for
tattoo
sure.
pays for itself in like 1 year.
Yeah.
It is.
Probably quicker than that if you get a small one, you know?
We go every day
Yeah.
for lunch, dude.
That's
It'll
what I'm
pay for itself
saying.
In a few weeks.
I'm on the road all the time. I could stop at the Silhouette, play a game of
Absolutely.
pool, eat a hot dog.
It'd be
Gobble
interesting.
and Blizz.
I think you should. I would think, for purposes of your crime, maybe just like as a symbol of unity, you should really get a tattoo of the little fella, dude. That's what you should be doing. goddammit.
Matching
'em on.
tattoos, Bo.
Matching tattoo. We don't know what this
Put
little
it together.
fella looks
Yeah,
like.
just
What
put
do
our
you
arms
really-
together.
What if it's
like
like
a
a
little
Ratatouille
fella.
situation? And the little fella happens to be like a rat or just a rat that controls the little fella. You know, I mean, it's a lot more plausible that a rat could make hot dogs than French cuisine, frankly. You
You're
know?
kind of talking my language. Pixar movie comes to life. Animals talking. Oh, I like this
I think
idea.
a rat might be making the hot dogs episode.
Explains the tattoo bonus.
Dude, there are rats in that. I was bringing my trash out a couple nights ago. I opened the thing. A rat went right past my head, jumped out of my trash. Big things, big things. I was walking on the street and I saw them like squirrels, rats everywhere. You
Dude,
can
I mean,
see them.
dude.
The squirrels here are the size of raccoons, and the raccoons here are the size of hogs. Dude, they're crazy. Yeah, it's insane. The biggest raccoons I've ever seen in my life. I've seen on the fence in Somerville over by the trash cans at my girlfriend's house. Dude, they're
Yeah, dude.
enormous.
They're
raccoons.
eating good over there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, very good. Like too good. This is insane. These raccoons are massive.
It's all that vegetarian protein they're feeding them over there in Somerville.
These raccoons have tits. James Rubin raccoon.
God damn.
I live in Somerville too, so yeah,
Nice.
there's legitimate rat problem there.
Yeah, rats, raccoons. You know, yeah, it's pretty crazy. You know,
I like the raccoons. They're cute.
there's something.
My old roommate used
They
to
got
feed
little
them.
hands. They
Yeah.
pick stuff up.
Little hands.
Yeah, they wash. They it's because they wash their food. That's what in Dutch the word for raccoon is a wasbeer, which means like a wash bear, a bear who washes his food. Like, that's what they call it. It's a very literal language. You know, ijsbeer is a polar bear, an ice bear.
You know what
News.
Boring.
you know what the German word for cat is?
Got
It's Stupentiger,
Stupentiger.
which means living room tiger.
Mein Stupentiger.
Like
Meine-
dumbass tiger.
I do like stuff like that. Yeah, meine kleine Stupentiger. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a living room tiger. Yeah.
We're making James nervous again, guys. Oh,
No, I
no.
like cats. It's the German dogs you gotta look out.
I had to stop at my house the other
Hunden.
day. We were heading to a mic, and I had to run into my house to grab something. And he's like, "Yo, put the cat in the window." I just had my big fat cat in the window. I'm like, "Yo, you see this thing, dude?"
I took a picture.
That's awesome. That's
Nice.
tight. That's tight, dude.
Noise. Well, guys, how are you feeling about this crime so far? I mean, we're
Feeling confident.
Feeling confident? Yeah. Think you can get started and like start this cannonball run? Because I mean, as soon as you get the thing, it sounds like you're on your way, and
Oh,
then it's like
it's fast.
ride or die.
It's ride or die from there on.
Yeah,
out.
We
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
figure out the armoring. That's really it.
That's really
really
it. I got
Yeah.
a guy. I got a guy in Fitchburg.
I'll bet you.
I
do.
believe
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, I
We
know a
need a
guy.
mask for Sean, so mosquitoes. Don't
I got a
get
good
his
buddy
face.
down in Louisiana, Leo. If he built a space shuttle, I would take it to the moon. He is the very, very, very good carpenter, mechanic, all that stuff.
We
Him,
can
another
make
guy,
a-
no David Ashley. That's another one. He could build you a rocket ship, and I'd be like, yeah, I'll get on that thing. Oh yeah.
One of my best friends' fiance Allie grew up in like Connecticut in like the real boony part, and she's got an uncle who never learned to read, and he's like the best mechanic in the world, can
Yes.
do everything.
You catch that you can catch that sometimes. You
Yeah.
can catch that sometimes. Yeah, yeah. That would happen in Brobridge. I'd leave something out front of my house, like a broken refrigerator, and one of my neighbors would come by and be like, "You want this?" And I'd be like, "Well, it's on the street." And they'd be like,
That's
"Hey, what's wrong?"
meth.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Yeah." They'd be like, "What's wrong with it?" And I'd be like, "It only goes down to like 70 degrees." And they'd be like, "I'll call Jimmy Boy. He'll get to 50. I'll put my cold drinks in it." Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Take the raccoons out
Yeah,
first.
yeah. Next thing I say, all right, next thing I know, somebody come by and put that fucking refrigerator in a wheelbarrow, and seriously, and then walk it down the road, and that was it. Goodbye.
I love that, man.
Off to Miss Mayola's house.
So if Fitchburg doesn't work out, just take it down to Louisiana.
Take it
It's
down
got
to
a guy.
Brobridge, dude. Yeah, take it down to
We make some
Brobridge.
stops. I'm just saying we could probably make it halfway.
Western Mass is very Louisiana. You can
Yeah.
find a Billy Bob out there.
For-
That
yeah,
can,
like New Hampshire, probably.
oh,
something
New
like that.
Hampshire. Yeah, like my uncle lives in Royalston. He's a he's a cop in Royalston, and he's got a fucking Cybertruck as his cop car right now.
Is that legal?
I have no idea. I think he's like leasing it. He's trying to find the new cop car. He's like, Cybertruck's perfect, man. I'm like,
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
It's insane. That's
It's what it represents, guys.
I know.
It's not the actual.
It makes me think like a stormtrooper gonna hop out of it. You know what I mean?
Oh, kind of.
yeah, in a way, in a sense. Yeah.
Depends on how you feel about cops.
He's a good one. He does
He's a good one.
he does
He gets his wife on Sundays.
this is a really cool part. He does search and rescue. He's got bloodhounds.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's
That's
got a
so
whole
cool.
bunch of
That is cool.
bloodhounds.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's very, very cool. That's very, very cool.
So he goes
friends of
all
pod.
over the country.
Bloodhounds, friends of the pod. Friends of the pod.
Dude, they're
All
cool.
dogs.
All dogs,
friends of the pod.
Good friends of the pod. Part
Some
of my
cats.
Army. Some cats as well, but not part of the army.
Yeah, we
necessarily.
are not blanket accepting cats into this podcast.
But-
Anyway, sorry.
I got a good cat.
Yeah, all right.
I'll
But
bring the
both-
big fat stupid tiger next time.
Yes, but we are a big fan of Stupentiger. Yeah, we're a big fan of
really
Stupentiger.
It sounds like a Nazi metal band.
Dude, honestly,
I liked it until that last one. Put some stank on it.
Stupentiger. That's good. That could be a fun song. I love dogs and kitty cats. You know, there you go.
This just actually made me okay. So before we go, I wanted to tell you this story. I was at a bar, like watching a comedy show, and some of the younger comics were like, "Oh my god!" They're like looking at this like guy and talking amongst themselves, and then one of them ends up leaving. As he's leaving, he's like, "Joe, you know, just so you know, that guy was wearing like Nazi shit." And I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" They were like. And I was like, man, I can't wait to see like what this was. I thought it was gonna be like some sort of crazy like metal band or something like that. And finally, like I'm just kind of like daydreaming, and this girl next to me, she's like, he's wearing it again. I look over and it's a West Coast Customs shirt.
Next to the Z.
fucking idiots.
And I was like, whoa, I don't really know if that's not. She was like, no, I was like researching it, and you can't like wear that in Germany apparently or something. And I was like, well, I mean, I see that there is kind of an iron cross there, I guess, but like,
problem is
kind
that-
of like it's like it's like one of those things where I was like, I
similar.
see what you're talking about, but I also and like. No, like, because there's this like argument to be made, like, oh, there's some Nazi stuff in biker culture
Sure.
or whatever, and
But
like
this
this is
is
like a dog whistle thing.
Propaganda.
Well, it's not
no?
quite the same. It's not quite the same. Bo, show me your tattoo.
I just love that. The idea that they're like, oh yeah, you know that guy exhibit? You have no idea what he's been up to. You know, yeah, like
I
that.
know. I was just a little bit like, I mean,
Have you seen the show? Exactly. They put wheatgrass in cars.
I was like, that's not the kind of Nazi I'm afraid of.
Exactly. I turned one into a tanning salon.
There are jokes I'm not making right now.
I was out in Central Mass one time, and this guy at the party found out I like ride motorcycles. He's like, "Hey, you should like come to us." And I like looked at the card and I looked it up, and it was like definitely a Nazi.
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, it is
Dude,
like
I was like, dude, I ride a Honda. Like, what are you? Come on.
Yeah, no. I mean, and so there's that. But it was funny. I was like, I don't know if that really
Yeah,
counts as
Adam-
like Nazi paraphernalia, but all
I
right.
see where you could be confused.
Yeah, but I was like,
yeah.
I've seen that show.
I just love that. I'm like, have you seen the show though? Yeah, it's like, I think Pimp meine Ride. Yeah. Pimp mein Auto. Yeah. Fast. Yeah.
Oh, everything's a Volkswagen Bug on this show.
We have transformed your Land Rover into ein Volkswagen Bug.
From here to Brussels in 3 seconds.
Dankeschön, please take your car now. Take it now. Leave. Take the car and leave. Yeah. Propagate the auto in society. Yeah.
So we'll get those guys to fix up the Weinermobile.
Yeah, James, you stay in the back with the little fella. Yeah.
Dude, we're both equally fucked. They're not gonna like the little fella either.
Yeah, don't let the Germans see you too.
My God.
Hey,
Bo shaved
are
that
those
head.
hot dogs? Kind of.
Sausages, all sausages. I swear, bratwurst.
If I take off 75% of this mustache, I'm good.
Take off the sides, baby. Yeah, just
66.
a little off the sides, please. God, dude.
Oh man,
Well, dude,
Nazis are funny.
I know. Just can't help it, dude. Yeah.
Don't Don't they have to be at this point?
You know, Mel Brooks made them pretty funny. I would
Yeah,
argue.
yeah, dude.
So,
Funny guy.
Yeah.
My uncle made. Can I end with one little thing?
I would love to hear this.
It was part of like the email I sent you.
Yeah, I meant to ask you about your uncle, so I'd love to
so
hear this. Yeah.
Real quick. There's two things I wanted to bring up. So I'm half Irish, half Jewish. I didn't really get to know my Jewish side until I was later. They lived up in the Catskills in New York, and my uncle Martin, he's dead. He was a mob doctor. And he had all these plethoras.
The Jewish one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he was one of those like
strong Jewish mafia.
That's what
tradition.
that's what
Hyman
from
Roth.
Brooklyn.
I just want to make sure it wasn't like
Myers
they, I
Lansky.
was like, certainly don't have an Irish doctor. That's great. That's crazy.
They just put a potato in you.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Send you on your
Say,
way.
I drank a pint of whiskey and
Drug
get back to it
surgery.
then, yeah.
Exactly. No, Jewish as hell. You know, the fine line between New York Jew and New York Italian. You know, they grew up together. You know, they were like back then the neighborhoods were segregated, but the Italians and the Jews got along well enough. Anyway, he just saw too many mob movies and, you know, just,
Sure.
Yeah.
became
Signed
a
up.
doctor and was like, you know, I have this chip on my shoulder for whatever reason, probably World War II or something. But, anyway, parents of refugees. But yeah, no.
What were they escaping?
Bad food. Let's put it this way. They were actually. Never mind.
So your uncle
Save that for our podcast.
So your uncle was a mob doctor.
Yeah, to the point. I knew him later in his life. I didn't really meet him until I was like 11, 12. And he was just like in that like late stage kind of like mobster kind of thing. He wasn't a mobster. He was just like, to be honest, he was a tourist. You know what I mean? It was some voyeurism on his part.
Yeah, it was
You know,
like
but they lived in this like big house in like the top of like a mountain road in the Catskills right near West Point. And just his son turned into Billy Madison and my cousin Stud. And before I get to him, my uncle was a very perverse dude. And like I think I got a lot of my shit
My
from
uncle
him.
too, yeah.
Not that that's my Irish side. No, but my aunt, who is still alive, is like an auctioneer who like did a bunch of auctions for like dead celebrities and like rich and famous people. So he had an in to get some weird shit. So he had like literal like Nazi like memorabilia strewn about his house and like literal Hitler wine from back then. And he would keep a Nazi SS helmet on his desk at work just to fuck with people, you know.
Sure.
You know, as a
That
Jewish
would
doctor,
fuck with
you
people,
know,
yeah.
completely. But they allowed it to happen. It was a different time, guys.
Different time.
But
Don't tell Nate
Simpler
about
time.
this. He's on his way to the Catskills. Right out of here.
I heard you guys like Nazi shit.
For historical purposes, he's gonna go get some.
Sure, you can get a hold of that. I was listening to a podcast today. Somebody got a hold of like Goring's milk jug, and I was like, "You can find that? I mean, not that I would want. You know, I'm just
Hey,
saying.
I have an
Yeah,
end, Nate,
like
if you want.
wouldn't want it. Okay,
Say,
sure.
like,
Not
what-
that I would want it.
And I was like, Himmler's spoon available?
Goebbels spork. Yeah. But just to finish this off too, so his son, my cousin, this is less Nazi and mob related, more just hilarious. It's one of my favorite stories.
Well, we'll wrap it up on that.
So hey, you're on the show, guys.
No,
I wanna keep it going.
Go tell the not cool story without Nazis. Go ahead.
My cousin, he went by the name Stud because he was a gem cutter, and he had a stutter, very funny, and he probably holds the record for most DUIs in New York State at this point.
I am sure that's not true.
You never met Stud. Dude.
How many does he have? I'm out of curiosity.
It was at least in the dozens, like 2 dozen at one point by the time he passed. But
didn't catch
Now
serious
that would be
time
a
for that.
cannonball run. All the people with the most DUIs in New York State have to drive across the country. Anyway,
That'll catch you some time. Yeah, that'll catch you some
more of a
time.
fireball run.
Yeah.
That's
good.
We had one of those guys the other day. We were driving back from the Laugh Attic, and there was a lifted pickup truck going the wrong way down 93.
oh yeah,
At us. It
Jesus.
was crazy.
yeah.
Christ.
It was
Yeah.
it was insane. Because you think the lights are on the other side of the road. It's dark. You think,
Yeah.
you know. And like last second, I'm like, holy shit, and swerved.
Dude, thank
Yeah.
God you stopped drinking. Dude. Honestly, dude.
Yeah. We would
Like, I
have
was
had
talking
different
about-
podcasts. Yes. That would
I was
have.
talking about salmon, and then he's like, "What's that?" I'm like, "Salmon, fucking." God.
Smoked salmon.
But to finish off with deli stuff, this is actually relevant.
Yes.
So the last DUI he ever got, he was known in his town at that point by a mile. And this big fat cop was trying to pull him over. And he rides up the mountain road and stuff was fucking hammered. And he would keep a salami stick in his car as instead of mints because, you know, cops would know what mints are for, you know. So
Oh, I know this. Yes.
yeah, it's one of my favorites. But like, they get to the top of the road. He barrels out of the car, just starts running toward the front door. Fat cop tackles him, gets on top of him. Stud flaps him in the face with the salami stick. Guy falls back. was too embarrassed to even go in. He just dropped the whole thing. But he made the call though, so people were aware. They're like, "Oh, what happened with Grant?" And he was like, "He fucking flapped me with the salami stick." He didn't live it down. They wouldn't let him.
Whacked me with the salami stick. I had to let him go, dude. I had to get out.
A Jew at that, man. You know, those cops. But
I know, God, dude.
So the story goes, you ran into him like a year later, and he was a mall cop.
Oh no. Jesus Christ.
Rough.
And I'll leave it at that. I've just always wanted to put that story out there.
There you go, dude.
Thank you.
Great. Well, now it's in 50 countries.
Hell yeah. Well,
Excellent.
are y'all satisfied with y'all's crime?
I think so, yeah.
Awesome. Great.
Yeah, and we thank you guys for your consulting.
Oh, yeah. I
dude,
mean,
yeah.
no
Thank you-
problem.
Yeah, no problem at all. No, thank y'all for coming on. Thank y'all again, Beau.
Yeah.
It's second time. Thank you. As
Yeah.
always.
Thank you guys for
Always a
having
pleasure.
me again.
You guys got, what are these big things coming? Do you have
Just big things coming, guys.
big things
Big
coming?
things
All
coming.
right. Awesome.
But yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Anything you want to plug, though? Anything upcoming?
Made up comedy show.
Yep. This come out Tuesday?
Yeah.
Made Up Comedy Show this
That's on
Friday, Worcester,
Friday, yeah.
Massachusetts, the Hotel Vernon. Y'all come check it out. Come check out the Made Up Comedy Show, ladies.
It'll be a lot of fun.
It will.
See a lot of
Great
friends
show.
of the pod.
Always, very many friends of the pod will be there.
Yeah.
It's a great time. We're gonna get some clips out too. We're gonna start putting that out. Maybe put some on YouTube. So it's gonna be a good time.
As
Yeah.
you should. Very
We're-
clip-worthy show.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
We're trying to get a mic together with some other of the homies around here. We've got some gaping holes on like Sundays and Thursdays right now in
Yeah.
Boston.
Yeah.
Like
Great.
with Jock's Cabaret, R.I.P. That's
of gaping.
down.
Yeah.
Grand 10's gone. Sunday's
Yeah.
not got a lot going on. So we're trying to give back to this comedy community and have some
About
open
fucking
mics.
time.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Hey,
take
go
and you
on.
take, and finally you decide to give something back.
Exactly.
Goddamn
exactly.
Moxie was bastards.
I also have a pirate themed show in Salem Saturday the 25th. Please
Come out.
Please go because
Go.
nobody wants to go in my life.
Go see the Pirate Man this Saturday in Salem.
Yeah.
And
Or
thank-
come see me at Harpoon Brewing.
Oh, go see him. Yeah, Harpoon Brewing. Yeah, and I'll be at.
Don't go to Salem.
I'll be in Connecticut on Saturday. So yeah, maybe if you don't want to do either one of those, you could come see me.
Do your own cannonball run to all the shows.
Exactly.
But do it in the Wienermobile.
That's right, baby. Well, appreciate y'all coming on. Thank y'all so much for coming on.
This has
Thank
been
you
great.
guys.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm Joe.
And I'm Nate.
This has been Perfect Crimes.